Welcome to lesson 84, estimating the first digit of a quotient. Now we've done a lot of long division lately, but let me just remind you of our routine, DMSB. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. This is the way a lot of students like to remember it, but it really stands for divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Those are the 4 steps you're going to use for long division. Now this lesson says estimating the first digit of a quotient. Now the quotient is the answer to a division problem. So our answer would go up here, and our first digit would go on the top. We want to estimate that first digit. Guess what it would be? Because putting 35 into 628 is not an easy thing to just guess. Okay? So we know that 35 can't go into 6, so it must go into 62. That's what we need to estimate. And we know that if it goes above 62, that our first answer, our first digit, is going to be right here, okay, right above the 2. Now, 35 into 62. You could round to guess this. 35 is about 40, 62 is about 60. How many 40s will fit into 60? Only 1, right? Now, that rounding technique doesn't work every time, but it's a good place to start. If you know it fits 1 time, try 2. And if it's too much, you know you can go back to 1. 2 35s would make 70. That doesn't work. So it must only be 1 time. That was my divide. Now you're going to daddy, mommy, multiply. 1 times 35 is 35. Sister, subtract. That's 5, that's 12. 27. And then brother, bring down the 8. All right, now the next step. I have a 1 digit here that needs to go. So it needs to be 1 through 9. And I need to find out how many times 35 will go into 278. Now I know that 33 and 33 make 99. Right? 3 33s make 99. That's pretty close to 35, right? So if I have 200, I know I could fit about 3 in the first 100 and about 3 in the second 100. That's 6 so far, and then I have 78. So I could maybe go with 7 times, or maybe I could go with 8 times. Let's try 7 to guess under this time and see how that works. 35 times 7. Well, when you multiply 35 times 5, 7 times 5, you get 35. And then I have 3 times 7 is 21, 22, 23, 24. 245. Very close, very close. If I were to subtract that, that would be 3, that would be 2. 23 left over, which is smaller than my divisor, so I know I've done it right. So 35 went to 278 7 times with 23 left over. Remainder 23. Okay? If you have any questions about estimating the first digit in the quotient for long division, come and see me and I'd be glad to help. Thanks.